Good? Sure? You can speak, you know.
Oh, yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure. My name is William Greggs, and I am a soccer reporter. So I grew up in Brooklyn, but when I was about 7, I was like 8, I moved to Jersey, but I was still playing football in New York. So every day after school in Jersey, my dad would come pick me up and bring me back to Brooklyn. So you could say I grew up in Jersey and Brooklyn. Like, it's weird, kind of, because of how much I was going back and forth. But yeah, but I guess you could say both, like Brooklyn and Jersey.
Which one do you claim?
More so Jersey. Because, yeah, I would say I'd claim Jersey more just because that's where like most of my friends are, because you make your friends in school, even though I was never around to hang out because I was always in New York. But I would say I'd claim Jersey. Like, I know more Jersey life now than I do Brooklyn life. Sports has definitely played a role in deciding what my future wants to be because like after I graduated high school, for a couple of years I did not know like what I wanted to do. But then it's kind of like you always like, well, not you, but I always find myself doing stuff in sports. Like, I'm watching sports, I'm playing sports, I'm reading about sports, I'm posting about sports. So I'm like, nah, I think that's what I want to do with my life. Like, I don't know what I'd be doing if it was not sports in my life.
How they do like soccer, like whereas they have a youth academy for these professional teams, and then Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Don't forget to share and subscribe as well. It's tied right now. Germany versus not Germany.
What's funny is I was not a big sports fan growing up. It wasn't until, so funny story. My mom, so this is before like my dad, before he was like in my life in terms of like every single day, because he used to live in Massachusetts. So it was just me and my mom in New York, and she had me in gymnastics and tap dance. Yeah, I know, most people don't know that. So my dad, we had like a recital. So my dad came down to see one of my recitals, and he was like, nah. Next week, I was in football. And that's when that started. I kid you not. So I did grow up a New York Giants fan, kind of by force more so than by choice. Because like I said, I wasn't really into sports. So my dad was a Giants fan, so I kind of just picked the Giants, and I did go with the Giants.
What's like your end goal? I know you say you want to.
My end goal? All right, well, for those of you who don't know, whoever's watching this, I did start my own media thing for soccer. It's called PremLeague.media on Instagram. We have about 29,000 followers at the time of this recording. And I do want to kind of, like, my dream now, like my end goal now is to just keep growing that, and then maybe I can do something with that where I'm making money from that, where I can work for myself while also doing something with sports.
This looks bad. Testing. Hello. All right, it's good. Welcome back to Premier League Media. We are back with another. The minute you said go ahead. I'm taking a break.
So I knew I wanted to be like, I knew that I wanted to take this serious when I met Edwin, because how I met Edwin was he joined one of my sports shows before, and I kept winning all the arguments. And I was like, I think I can really do this. So I was like, you know what? I think this is the profession that I need to go into because I'm really good at it. And yeah, so if it wasn't for Edwin, I wouldn't be here. Guy loses every argument. So he definitely did play a role in me picking sports as a career. That's when I knew.
But as I was saying, let's get straight back into it. Trent Alexander-Arnold is out. out for 4 weeks.